I'm Craig Coulter, and you're watching Glenwood News.
Mr. Glenwood 2019, go Gators!
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Glenwood News. So today we have two guests with us. They're both the cheerleading coaches, Miss Mandy Hutchinson and Miss Jennifer Collins. And so thank each of y'all for joining us. And so first I'm gonna ask y'all to tell me about yourselves.
Well, I am Miss Hutchinson, formerly Miss Marriott. I was here a couple years ago, and I am the Glenwood cheer coach. I graduated from Glenwood. I went here since K3, so I was a lifer. Super passionate about the school. I am married to a wonderful husband, and I have a newborn baby. Well, she's not newborn anymore. She's about to be one on Halloween. Happy birthday, Hallie. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, all right. And then Miss Collins, if you would.
Well, I did not go to Glenwood, unfortunately. I wanted to go to Glenwood. I went to a public school in Columbus, Northside High School, where I was a competitive cheerleader there for all 4 years. I am the assistant coach of Miss Hutchinson, I almost said Marriott, of Miss Hutchinson, and I enjoy every minute of it.
All right, now how long have y'all coached here?
I coached here in 2015, 16, 16, 17 school years, and then I left this past year and I came back for this upcoming school year.
Okay.
This is my first year. 3
All right.
months.
How's it going so far?
Great.
All right.
Very good.
All right. Now, what was it that got y'all into being cheerleading coach, or what was it that got you into being cheerleading coach? Because of course this is your alma mater.
Yes.
So what was it that got you into being a cheerleading coach?
Well, I've grown up 13 years doing competitive all-star cheerleading, so I love every aspect of cheerleading, but Coach Hutchinson, or Coach Mandy, really taught me into it and helped me decide whether or not I should do it or shouldn't do it, and I ended up doing it, and I'm very happy. I love it.
Now, what are, I see a lot of these trophies on the tables and all here. Why don't y'all tell us a little bit about that?
So every year over the summer, our cheerleaders go to camp. It's the AISA Huntington Camp, where we compete against a lot of other schools in AISA. We're split into divisions of East and West. We're in the East Division and have been for a very, very long time. We compete in cheer, we compete in a rally routine, and we compete in a game day series of events. And so we practice this all summer long. We used to compete with a home pom routine, but they cut that out this past year. So we really all summer just focused on stunning and tumbling and just anything we could to get our squad better. But we went to camp this year and we competed against, JV competed against 4 or 5 teams, and then our varsity squad competed against 5 other teams. And so our JV, they're super young and inexperienced, but they came to camp, they worked super hard, and they came out on top with a first place trophy in rally routine and a second place trophy in cheer. So that was really awesome for them. And then varsity just totally rocked out. They got first in everything except for, I think, the sideline cheer. We came in second. But we got game day champs overall. We beat our biggest rival, who was Lee Scott, so that was a big win for us. And yeah, we had several cheerleaders. Yeah, we were camp champs. We had several cheerleaders named All-American cheerleaders, which is a huge honor. So it was a good year for us.
And you can't forget that we coaches won the dance-off between all the other coaches
Yes.
at the camp.
We
worked hard for
won
that.
the coaches dance-off.
Yes.
And it was a
Yes.
tiebreaker between us two.
Us too. Yes.
So we were pronounced winners.
All right, well, congratulations on that dance off.
Yes.
Yeah, we're proud.
And now, who were the cheerleaders you said that were the camp champs?
The All-American, well, the varsity cheer squad were the camp champs, but the All-American cheerleaders were Taylor Johnson, Alexis Williams, Reagan Rutledge, Josie Miller, Morgan Jackson, and I guess that's it. It was just 5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but those were. And we had 3 of our girls that made it to the final jump off, which is who has the best toe touch in all of camp. And that was Reagan Rutledge, Alexis Williams, and Josie Miller.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So besides all the championships and all that we've been talking about, what are some, and I'll let each of y'all answer this, what are some things that y'all are most proud of with y'all's cheerleaders this year?
Coach Jen, you want to go first with
Yes,
JV?
with JV, we went through some huge ups and downs throughout the summer before camp, but for them to go out after what we went through the summertime to camp and actually pull out 2 trophies and winning a first and second place, they overcome a lot of obstacles. They were great. They improved so much over the summer and still improving over the school year too.
Okay. All right. Now, Miss Hutchinson, who are some cheerleaders that have been with y'all for quite a while now?
Well, really, our whole squad, all 14, well, we're 13, have been with us for at least 2, 3, if not more than that, years. Taylor and Hannah have been with us how many years?
How many
5
did
years.
Pee-wee?
Okay, so they're going on 5.
Yeah.
And so we just really have gotten to a point with our program that these girls have been with us a while. Each year I think they just get a little more comfortable and they work a little harder. So our program as a whole is just growing because we have girls that have been super dedicated to coming back each year, but not only just cheering, but getting better at cheer each year. So it's really helped us.
All right. Now, who are some cheerleading squad? Who are some teams that have been, like y'all's challenge in the summer state tournament?
Camp. Okay. So each year when we go, our competition varies a good bit. So when we go, who we compete against is based on squad size. So it goes from small, medium to large. Some years we've been in, I don't think varsity has been in small yet, but we've been in medium and we've been in large. So our main competition is normally Springwood, Lee Scott, Tuscaloosa Academy, and Lakeside, who is in our area. But we also go against Autauga, who was big competition. I think Morgan was at camp this year, who were very good. So it's just really your main competitors in sports in the AISA normally have your best cheer programs also.
All right, and it was, you said it earlier, but it was Lee Scott that came in second this year, wasn't it?
Yes, to our varsity.
All right.
Yes.
Well, thank y'all for beating them, because anytime Lee Scott loses in anything, it's a good day.
It's a
Yes,
good day.
it's a great day.
All right.
Great day.
Now, Miss Collins, what are some differences between public and private school cheer?
Depends on what you're asking. Football and like cheering at football games and cheering at basketball games is pretty much the same thing. You're cheering on your team, encouraging them, and getting the crowd pumped up. As of the competitive side, from what I've learned, because this is my first year in AISA, they go to the one thing, it's camp, which is huge and it's big, and that's what they work for all summer. In the public school, you're competing at probably 8 to 10 competitions every weekend, up to your state competition, and you have to earn your spot to make it to state, because if you don't score an amount of points, or if you don't make the top 5 or top 6, I forget what it is, you're not going to even compete at state. So it's in the competition aspect, it is a little bit different, but everyone works just as hard on both AISA and GHSA, which I was a part of, was GHSA. But as of skill-wise, everyone pretty much does the same thing.
Okay. All right. And now, Miss Collins, I probably asked you this earlier, but did you coach cheerleading at anywhere else before you came here?
No, this is my first time coaching actually ever. I did helped with some Pee Wee camps and also some high school camps whenever I was in college, but other than coaching wise, this is my first time coaching.
All right. And now, Miss Hutchinson, I understand you are from a family of cheerleaders.
Yes.
Who are they, and who is the best cheerleader?
Okay, so I have an older sister, Abby, formerly Marriott. Now she's Abby Boyd. Actually, Coach Boyd, who works here now, one of the football coaches, his wife.
Oh,
well,
okay.
Yeah, she is his wife. But she
don't
is my
know her
oldest
yet.
sister. My youngest sister is Charlie Woodall, who graduated in 2017. 2017? Maybe that was the year. Either which way, we all cheered. But I would have to say my oldest sister was the best cheerleader. I will humbly step down to her because she was a very good cheerleader.
You were great too, though. No, all three were good.
Yeah.
All right. And also, I understand that you're voted Miss Glenwood of your class.
I was.
If you would, talk about what that meant to you.
So, and I talked to our girls about this a little bit yesterday. It's just a huge honor because when you go somewhere for such a long time and you come to love a school, you know, you truly do have like a deep passion for your school and what it stands for and the people that go there and who you form relationships with. I would say it was my greatest honor because there was not a day that I didn't come to school and love it. You know, everything about it. I played 3 different sports. I was super involved. If there was something going on at the school when I was in high school, I was there. And I just think it's so important to like kind of what builds your character through life and just to know that you can have a deep passion for something that you have a lot of struggles with, but also a lot of success with too. You know, you learn a lot in high school and you grow a lot from it. I never ever thought I would come back here. As crazy as that sounds, once I was a senior, you know, I was like, I'll see you later, Glenwood. I love you, but I'll never be back. Thanks for 15 years. But coming back has been even more wonderful than being a student here because we really do have a wonderful staff and students, and so it all is kind of full circle for me.
Okay, and how do you think Glenwood has changed from back when you were a student?
Well, the students are controlled a little better. Mr. Mitchum has a very good hold on our student body and the way they act and all that good stuff. Not that we were bad students by any means, but, you know, we kind of ran the campus and were a little crazy at times. You know, we were storming the pep rally courts throughout the whole pep rally, not just on Thunderation. So, you know, pep rallies were a little more hype, I guess, if you would say that. But all in all, I do think this school is better than when I was here. I think the school spirit has stayed the same. We had wonderful school spirit when I was here. I think there's years that kind of falls off, but then there's years that it picks back up. So that's a good thing to see because, you know, I never want to see school spirit go away because that's what we do. It's what we're here for.
And the numbers have grown in student body. It's
Yes.
gotten a lot bigger.
Yes.
From what I noticed, I came to a lot of football, basketball games.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
'cause-
graduated with 37 or maybe 42 kids, and I think our average senior class now is about 70, 65.
Yeah, because the total whenever you graduated was about what, like 200 or 300?
Yeah, about
Now it's-
350.
Now it's what, about 500 or something?
The school
Total is
completely?
almost 800.
Yeah, almost 800 students in the school.
So it was probably a little larger than 300. It was probably about 550.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up for today, and so Miss Collins and Miss Hutchinson, we thank y'all for joining us once again. And if y'all miss us on CTV, be sure and go on YouTube and just type in Glenwood News CTV Beam, and it'll be there. And thank y'all for watching. I'm Craig Coulter. We'll see you next time.
Go Gators!
Yeah, Mr. Glenwood.